All right. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I am back again with another video. I hope that you guys are doing well and I hope that you guys are staying safe. So if you are new, welcome. This channel is called Live Narc Free, where it's all about getting free and staying free after dealing with narcissistic abuse. And if you're returning, hey, I hope that all is going well. So you guys, I just have a quick topic that I just wanted to touch on. I actually got asked this on one of my videos where we were talking about how some of us, we may experience chronic fatigue after dealing with narcissistic abuse, and why it happens and everything that you go through and how to overcome it. So I would highly recommend checking out that video after you finish watching this. I'm going to link another video below as well to help, but the person was just saying, that they have like low energy, they feel drained mentally, emotionally, physically, and it's just hard to, to like run errands. It's hard to do chores. It's hard to, you know, uh, do the daily errand, maybe like taking the kids to school, and stuff like that, which can be draining, especially if you dealt with abuse after dealing with the narcissist, because you guys know the narcissist will drain you in every way, drain you of all of your energy, all of your emotions, and you feel depleted, like you don't have any energy, which is crazy because we need energy to be productive, to be progressive in our lives. Like energy is very, very important. And that's why I always talk about how having boundaries is super important, especially if you're empath, if you're HSP, highly sensitive individual, or you may be introverted for some. But yeah, the person was just asking, they say they feel mentally and physically drained. And, at times it is good to stay away from things that drain you. But at the end of the day, you do have to continue on with your life. You have to do your daily routine. You have to, take care of your responsibilities, take care of your priorities, and move forward with your life. You can't stay underneath the blanket all day or stay in the house all day and be afraid of people, because that was me. I was like scared to go back out there in the world. I was literally like a zombie, you guys, walking around and not really knowing who I was and everything, because you guys know the narcissist makes us codependent on them for everything. Our lives are revolved around the narcissist, right? But one of the things that did help me, and I did respond to that person, but would help me to not be so drained, or if I did feel drained after like maybe running errands or doing chores or going about my day, what I would do to help is I would try to meditate. Of course, I always talk about my yoga. I would try to also later on in my journey journaling. I will also maybe just try to take a nap, or I might even try to like make something to eat, cook like a really good meal, just try to like relax and not do anything, like maybe watch TV or something, or watch a really good movie, a funny movie. This is all a part of like the self-care. Or with that specific person, what I did say is, if possible, if need be, try to split up your errands. Like try not to do all of your errands in one day, or try not to do all of your chores in one day, so it's not like too overwhelming or too draining for you, where it makes you feel tired. It makes you feel like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Or you just feel like out of balance and you just feel like you just want to sleep, so just try to like split up the errands, try to split up the chores, and maybe even like if you can ask somebody for help, like, whether if it's another family member, or if it's like a close friend or somebody, or like if it's the kids or something, like if your kids are old enough, say like, hey honey, or hey son or daughter, like, can you help me with this errand or help me with this chore, if they're old enough, because some of them, we have like younger kids and they can't. But if they're the older children, like ask them like, hey son or daughter, give me a hand, like, mommy's feeling tired today or daddy's feeling tired today, like help me out. Just kind of split up the chores, split up the errands on different days, so that way you're not feeling like drained. Just do one small thing if possible, like per day, whether it's something physically, something small, or mentally or emotionally, something just small, like, so you're not overwhelmed or you're not getting tired and exhausted, quickly. The other thing, what I would recommend, you might want to try exercising or going out for a walk. This is something that I literally did, like what I said with the yoga. If you can't do yoga or if you can't go to the gym, you don't have to like go and work out at the gym. You could actually do some exercising at home. Maybe, like I said, go for a walk, or maybe if you have a pet, maybe take that pet out for a walk or something like that, or just stretch your body, do some deep breathing exercises to kind of like help calm your mind. Like I always say, pray and talk to God. Maybe read a scripture in the Bible or something that can help you mentally from feeling so drained. Pray, and stuff like that, or read a book. And I actually do talk about this in my book, you guys, like how I dealt with like chronic fatigue and how I was able to cope after the abuse. So if you haven't yet, make sure that you do get my book. I highly, highly recommend it. And it actually is also with that self-care package. It is included in that. So if you're having a difficult time, taking care of yourself, loving on yourself, I highly, highly recommend getting that holiday self-care package. That link is below. But and then also, again, the mental aspect of it, because again, I know that our minds could be going crazy after dealing with the abuse, or just haywire and just obsessing and ruminating and thinking about the narcissist. So, maybe for some, it might be time to maybe give it a break on the videos, the narc videos, or, just try to, again, keep yourself busy. Focus on, some other things in your life, meaning like some personal goals or some career goals or stuff like that. So you're not so constantly thinking about the narc all the time. But yeah, it is a lot to deal with. And maybe just for 1 week or a couple of days, just don't do anything. Like if it's possible, like just try to like maybe ask somebody else, like, hey, can you handle this chore for me? Can you handle this errand? And that's not an option. Like I said, just split up the days in which you're running your errands and you have your chores to do, if that is an option. But yeah, just try to just rest, relax, just give yourself time to just sit with your feelings, sit and feel your feelings, which I know it can be uncomfortable. Nobody wants to feel our feelings, but you might just have to, So anyway, I hope that this video was helpful and insightful. I understand, being mentally and physically drained. I totally get it. And if you don't have that opportunity not to just do anything, you have to continue to go on. But just do something every day physically to build yourself back up physically and mentally. Like maybe with the mental aspect, you can write down affirmations, positive affirmations, self-love affirmations, talk to yourself in the mirror, look at yourself, like say, hey, I love you, I'm sorry for hurting you, I'm never going to let you down anymore, you're appreciated, you're important, you deserve to be in a relationship, you deserve the best, that type of stuff. Talk to yourself mentally. Practice positive self-talk. Say like, it's okay to make mistakes, it's okay to mess up, or it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to, to have imperfections or insecurities, but as long as you're working on it, you get me? Like you have to practice positive self-talk, but with the physical aspect, you have to rebuild your strength back up, right? So it's, maybe it's eating better, getting more sleep, and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope that this video was helpful. I didn't want to drag it on too long, but let me know, was this helpful, you guys? What was your biggest takeaway? I would really love to know. And also, you guys, if you like this video, make sure that you watch the video that I mentioned earlier, why some of us, we do experience chronic fatigue after dealing with narcissistic abuse. And also, if you like this video, watch the video I'm going to link below, where it talks about coping choices that promote healing and coping choices that hinder healing. So maybe that can also be helpful on your journey as well. So anyway, I love you guys so much. Until the next time, take care. Bye.